What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to African Mojolo with your boy King. And thank you so much for everyone that has subscribed to African Mojolo. We have officially hit the 1,000 subscribers mark, and I appreciate your support on this channel. Guys, today I've got a nice video for you guys. A nice video coming from a wife who's asking the question, what happens when you are dating someone who only comes back, not dating, married to someone who only comes back at home to sleep? Or these people, they prefer to be out more than being at home. And some of them come at home and sit in the car for almost, it looks like an hour in the car. What are they doing in the car? So let's just listen to what this lady said, because I think she's giving out sound advice. Listen to this.
Hey wifeys, so today I just want to touch on the husband that would rather go to drink with the guys after work instead of coming home to you, or the guy that will only come back home only to sleep. I don't know if you're familiar with what I'm talking about.
I am.
What my husband used to do, because he's not a friends person, he does not have friends, and he does not go to taverns or clubs or anything. He would come back to the house, park the car, and he will literally stay in the car for I don't know till when. Okay, and that used to bother me so much. But let me tell you what Proverbs 21, Proverbs 21, I'm not sure about the verse, I think it's 19. Please do check it out for yourselves. What that verse says that it is better for a man to be in the desert than to come back home to a complaining and nagging wife. And that was me. That used to be me. I didn't understand, why does my husband come back only to park the car and not get inside the house? But I understood now that I'm reflecting. I'm seeing, actually I was this wife that Proverbs is talking about. I was a quarrelsome wife. We would have an argument about something, and listen, I will drag it to a week. Be angry for a week. At some point I would even forget, why am I angry? I would forget what was the fight about. You get what I mean? I was once the woman the wife that wanted to tell a man how to lead. I wanted to tell you guys, I had to change the spot, but I was saying, I used to be the wife that wanted to tell my husband how to be a man, but I don't want to touch a lot on that because I have a video, an upcoming video that will talk about that. But yeah, I'm here reflecting, and I'm like, I empathize with men. Actually, I empathize with husbands, and I empathize with my husband, what I put him through, because I can only imagine having to come back to a house where the wife is always angry, the wife is always moody, the wife is complaining, the wife, everything is a fight. And I'm not saying women are the ones that are always causing problems in the marriage.
Yes, of course.
I'm not saying that, and I'm not going to talk about men, and I'm not going to talk about men for a reason. I'll also do a video for that, which why my content is about women, because it's about women or the wife more than about the husband. I will do a separate video about that. But yeah, I was that wife, and I literally do empathize, and I understand this scripture so well when it says, it's rather to live in a desert than to come home to a quarrelsome wife.
Yes.
I touched on my previous video, I touched on respect, and I remember I mentioned that it's in the mannerism and tone. And I would also like to add, wedding also matters, guys. Wedding, how we communicate with our husbands also matters, the wedding, because sometimes it's not about what you say, but it's in the how do you say that. You can say the most beautiful thing in the most rude manner and it loses translation. So yeah, let's just reflect kancane and see, actually, am I this wife that Proverbs is talking about, or kanjani? Yeah.
Okay. First, let's address the one of the sitting in the car, in the garage or in the driveway after coming in the yard. I'm one of those people. But for me, the reason I'm hoping is different from other men. I run over 12 WhatsApp groups, business and sports. You can name it. I'm in the WhatsApp group, and most of them I started the WhatsApp groups. You understand? So when I'm at work, I don't have time for WhatsApp. I don't have time for WhatsApp. When I'm at work, I work. I'm that type of a person. When I get to the gym, I put the phones away. When I'm busy with my content, I don't respond to what I don't get time. So I feel like when I pull in the house, as I switch off the car, um, there's that thing that says, okay, check what did people say, and I get lost in time because of that. Yes, I can easily get out of the car, get in the house, and check whatever. Mine, I don't know. I don't record myself in terms of time, but I don't think it lasts more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes. My wife will tell you guys if I'm lying, but I don't think it lasts like 10 minutes. Will be the longest I've ever done, maybe, because of how many WhatsApp groups I have to go. But for some men, like she says, they rather sit in the quietness of the house, of the car, and listen to radio, listen to music, rather than come in the house to this quarrelsome wife that when you step in, she does not even say, how was your day? Because the how was your day is very important, guys. Even if you wanted to raise something that is very relevant as a woman, as a man, once you hear someone say, how was your day? And the person says, oh my goodness, I've got so much pain. Oh my, I've got a headache. Oh, my day did not go well. Oh, my day, my boss was a bitch today. All of those things. If the person says, respond to how was my day in that manner, then you know, maybe it's not the right time to raise that issue. And you can even raise it half. You say, no, man, I wanted to speak to you about our financial status, but since, well, you are saying you are not, you did not have a fantastic day, let me organize some lunch for you. Let me organize a massage for you. Let me make a drink for you. Let me get you some Panado so you can relax. Even when they are relaxed, they know subconsciously, no, my husband, my wife wants to speak to me about 1, 2, 3. So, with the men that prefer going out, like weekend, they're coming back at home at night. Sometimes sleeping, not even having affection to the woman. Ladies, you are in trouble. The same with men. If it's vice versa, you are in trouble if your partner prefers to be with friends. That person is not ready for marriage. And most of the time, what leads to that is because of lack of marriage counseling. Like I said, our parents don't sit enough with us. Like I believe our grandparents did a good job raising them, and with us, they neglecting us to say, they know what they are doing. It's children. They are married now. They are grown up now. They will make a plan. I think that's a mistake, and because people, mostly women, they bottle these things. And by the time it breaks, maybe they cheat also, or maybe the divorce comes and it is irreparable because of it's been 9 years. This person have been building up this burning coal in them, so they can't handle it anymore. They've been cheated on too many times. They have cried themselves to sleep too many times for them to forgive. When a person comes to a point where they say enough is enough, they don't want to forgive anymore, and no amount of counseling can solve it in that stage. So we need to come to an understanding that we need to address issues as they happen. It's very important. We need to understand the type of words that we are using when we are addressing. And also we need to understand the type of character our partners are. So I want to know, you guys, how do you handle a partner who loves friends more than their household? I will never. I'm paying too much rent here. It's expensive. If I'm not at the gym, I'm at my house. If I'm not in my house, I'm doing business. If I'm not doing business, I'm in my house. Don't want to see myself away from this house. Family means a lot to me because I travel a lot. I do a lot of work outside my home. So I don't have time. I don't have time for friends. Let me rather say it like that. I don't have time. I don't have time for friends. Don't have many friends. The friends that I have is either they are at church or they're at the gym, and usually we only meet for those two things. So it's people I'm friendly with that I meet in those situations. But you guys will tell me, how would you handle that situation where the partner is always out? And have you ever experienced that thing of a partner sitting in the car after they arrived for 30 minutes, maybe even more? Now, what are they doing in the partner? If you're one of those partners that are doing that, tell us on the comment section. What is it that you are doing? Are you deleting messages on your phone? Or are you listening to something? Or is it true that the partner that is in the house, once you see them, they just drain your energy? Yeah, guys, African Mojolo will humble you. Please subscribe.